Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio. We are playing with Krastorio2 and Space Exploration mods. We are just beginning. We're about an hour in, maybe a bit more. We have a very simple factory making science for us, although it's not doing very well at the moment. It requires wood, and it requires hand-supplied metal. Right now, I want to fix that hand supply part of it, and I also need to get more rock over there. Let me just grab some rock, some stone. Now that we have some, the beginning of a power grid, I started making a little bit of windmills over here. We're going to expand our windmills. We're going to continue expanding that. We're going to probably give up and start using coal-based power or fuel-based power once we decide the windmills aren't keeping up. And then we're going to start building some smelter units. We're going to actually start doing electric mining and so on. So let's continue making some more of these. So where? Okay, so that's still going. We need to go towards steam engines. That's what I'm saying. That's where we're gonna get our power. So keep going that way, and we need to go towards automation also. What do we need for this? Why are they stopped? They don't have enough iron. Simple enough to fix. You don't have enough gears. And these only need 2 iron beams each, so we're good on beams for a bit. Let's go put out some turbines. Oh, I've got a bunch of random science packs. Here, you can have them. So this is not at all space efficient, and it's not probably resource efficient either, but it is free. It's very nice knowing that we'll never have to put any coal in this or anything, and it will just keep going. Because I've certainly had death spirals in my factories where you run out of power to generate the coal, and that means that the rest of your factory shuts down because you don't have enough power to generate more power. This will give us a nice baseline once we get a full cube of it, a big square of it. Steam engines. Okay, so I think we're going to run out of science before we're ready for the next pack. I don't even know what the next thing is. But I'd like to get us more off of coal burning, because all of this is coal burning. Everything here, all these assemblers, the inserters between them. We have got the new inserters, but and maybe I should make more of those. Why don't we spend some time making some inserters? Just a few hundred of them. So we need sticks and wheels. I'm just going to go ahead and change this to the parts. So we got a bunch of sticks. So at first I was using stone all over the place, and I think we're going to be using it at least in some quantities, but nowhere near as much as like in the space exploration base game. A lot of it seems to move back towards just making using regular iron and steel. So this ran out. Let's see. And I don't happen to have any coal on me, so let's take some wood. We are producing infinite wood. I guess that's another way of thinking about it. I mean, this does require stone, but it doesn't need to. So I guess I shouldn't worry about consuming. Yeah. I wonder if I should use wood as my main power source then, instead of coal, because coal is limited. I don't know. Thoughts? Thinking about it. Why are these all stopped? They need more cable. I really want to get off this thing we're doing where we're hand carrying most of our stuff around. And we will. It's just going to take some time. So these also need electric motors, which are these. Okay, they're pretty cheap. Okay, let's have something more permanent. Well, let's go. Okay, first of all, let's go lay out some more wind turbines. Then we'll go set up something more permanent. I'm gonna do a whole boiler. Let's see. Oh, they need electric motors also. Okay, that's fine. But the boilers, let's see. Is it the ratio the same as in the base game? Generates 33 per second at a certain temperature, and consumes half that. Yeah, so it's 1 to 2. And the water consumption is 33. And an offshore pump is 1250. That's a... Okay, what is that? Let me just pull up a calculator. Which you can't see, but that's fine. 1250 divided by 33 is about 37. So we could fit a huge number. It's not just 1 to 20. What should we do? Let's start with 20. And then we can expand it if we need to. Here, go ahead and knock this out. Hopefully the game has it set up so that the windmills generate the power you need before the before burners, for your steam. So we don't have to do any, just like this, kind of like the same way it works for solar. I know in C Block it didn't quite work. At least the time I was playing it. Oh, okay. Alright. So we got 5 megawatts of power. Each of these steam turbines is going to give me 750, so, or 7.75, I suppose. And we're going to have far more of them. Optics. Everything good? No, you're out of power again. There you go. Alright. What was I going to do? I was going to build a power thing. So we built 20 of these. We need a whole bunch of these, which just needs some iron. Oh. Ah, you're done. So we need to reverse that. Go ahead and get fast inserters, sure. Alright, so we need more steam engines. What do I need for steam engines that I don't have? Here. Oh, I need more copper. Yeah, actually, it's copper itself, right? Not copper wiring. So we need both. Just regular copper. Research sure gets knocked out pretty fast. I feel like it's gonna slow down really hard, but so far it hasn't. All right. So 20 of these. We can make it go a little faster by building these here. Is this one done? No, it's still good. I saw someone playing Factorio with a property randomizer. So, like, right now, a property of a miner is that it outputs right here. And they had the property randomized so it outputted, like, at a distance. Like, it was an offset from the machine. So you had to, like, I don't know, it just kind of teleported the distance. It was pretty funny. Alright. I'm not making those by hand. Here. Grab a bunch of resources back. I'm gonna need more holes. I'm down to 3. Alright, let's go start playing this out. So what are we gonna... I said I was gonna use the wood, but that was kind of jokingly. I don't think I really want to use the wood. We have this big coal patch over here. I like it. Let's see. I have some fuel processors. Let's make 8 fuel processors. Actually, let's find out how many fuel processors I need. So if I want to generate... If I want to generate... What? It's the output of that. It's not showing up here. Show hidden. No, show hidden player crafting. It's not that. It's this solid fuel, process fuel. So if I want a line of a yellow line of it, and we're using regular inserters now. 15. 15 of them, it says. I'm skeptical. And it thinks it would need... $40 miners. Okay. That's a goal. I don't think we need to build something so big for just this. I don't even have any miners for this yet. We need to make them. Which we can. Just gonna be slow. Alright, let's build it right here. We'll build a little array. I think this might have been an earlier CME. And we need twice as many of this. They're just not made yet. Okay. Look at this. the core seams. I don't know. We need a... that's something I never really messed with in the other game. So, offshore pump. Oh, I'm going to need tons of piping. Stop making stuff and make piping for me. Alright. Piping. I already have a few undergrounds. Can at least... Whoa! That goes so far! What the hell? The underground... Max length 20. That's got to be a difference. I feel like they went like that far perhaps before. 20? Wow. I like it. But that's a Krastorio specific change, I'm sure. Wow. Here, I'll give you a little wind turbine all of your own. Just to make sure this is not prioritized, but they're just going right now. Here, let me put these down here. Okay. Better labs. Yes, electric labs. So we don't need to keep on throwing coal into ours. That's going to run dry real quick. We need to get some grenades to help clear this out a little faster. But maybe that'll take a while. Alright, so we said eventually we're going to have... What was the number? It was some silly number. It was 15 of these, 16 of these. Well, we're not going to do that now. How many belts was that? Of incoming... So that's 2 belts of incoming yellow. To get 1 belt of that. So we'll put this on the side. We'll just do half of it right now. All this for a 10% gain. 10% is 10%. That's not bad. But still, 10%. Logistic tech card. So what does it need? It needs just circuits. That's not bad. So it looks like we don't need to get oil for the next one. Assuming, of course, that the circuits don't need it. Nah, they need tablets. So it's a bit of a cleaner progression. perhaps. I should have made more wiring. We could just use smaller ones. Yeah, burners, because this is all gonna be have fuel on the lines. Might as well. Which is what I'm gonna say in response to why I'm being lazy. Oh, look how slowly it's going, just running off that one wind turbine. Alright, let's connect this to the rest of our system. Make wire for me, please. I am hungry, but I'm trying not to eat too much. Need to lose some weight. How are things going? Everything well supplied? No, you're out of iron, and you're out of copper. Alright, we need to double up our boilers, or no, our steam engines. Here, can I just make those? Yeah. Just to get a big chunk of them. Then we can handcraft what we need. How am I doing on these? I need more of them. You stopped because you ran out of these. Fair enough. There. Now we have a decent chunk of them. And we can keep making things. So we needed more miners. And more boilers. Okay, that will do it. Once we get those up. We need to replace all our assembling machines, which needs even more electric motors. I do think I need to get more copper. Like I'm being lax about it. So maybe I should make our copper smelter as our first thingy. And then go west. Like my thought right now we're building right here, but my thought is that we're gonna combine these two down here, have a smelter area like this. where we'll make the basic resources and then go west as our main bus. We'll see how that works. You know, it just occurred to me, those little sentinels, how much power do they need? 40 kilowatts? And how much is a... it doesn't really tell me on a wind turbine. 20 kilowatts. So 2 wind turbines powers one of those. 50. I think we should like put those everywhere, except for they don't sector scan, do they? Like this one's been here forever, but it doesn't sector scan. It just keeps watch. Use this. We need better mapping. Alright, this isn't working because lack of iron. Nope, wrong pattern. One more. Yeah, I'll get to it in time. Okay. And we'll split this and send it back. Make me a splitter too, please. Or a few of them. Splitters don't need circuits. Interesting. In the base game they do. But no, they're just pure iron. All of these are just pure iron. Nice. That actually is going to make it more convenient to make them all. Of course, if we get to here, then they need a bunch of copper. But that's okay. I didn't make enough of these. I need 10 more. Right? Or no, I'm good. I'm good. Alright. So our mining drills tapped off real quick when they filled up. So now we're at 35. So our windmill farm is like 5, and this is another 30. Sure. Running out of research. Where am I going with this? Let's just go straight back over this lake. Here's a weird little feature. Look at this. What is this supposed to be? Like the start of a different biome that just didn't exist? I don't know. There's nothing else near it that's like it. Is it like the polluted form of something? Is the water starting to get a little polluted? I don't know. Just a weird little bit of biome that I don't recognize. And of course, we hit the lake. Alright, right here. This is going to be our smelter area. We'll have to clear it of stuff, but let's get some stuff cooking in our little factory first. I can replace this with that. Alright, we need more of these. We need more of those. Let me grab some more copper. Oop. Are we out of... Oh, they need power. We never actually hooked these up to power. Let's replace the inserters first before we try to power it up. What am I lacking? Automation cores, which need regular copper. Yeah, that's the surprising bit. They keep on needing regular copper, not wiring. And they're a slow recipe too. Boo. Unnecessary, probably. I think that's all of them. We have to get those up there still, but I can wait a moment. This power grid's not going to look good, but that's fine. It's not all about looks. You're out of copper. Alright. About the new labs. They just need some more glass and automation cores. That's enough glass. Okay. Inventory is full because of all this. As I replace stuff, it ends up with all the coal that was in them comes out. Fluid chemistry, that's something new. So filtration, electrolysis. And the ability to do water electrolysis. So sand and water creates chlorine and hydrogen. So we're moving into new recipes. Stuff that just is completely new compared to the base game. What do you need chlorine and hydrogen for, I wonder? Oil processing? There's a flare stack. So yeah, this seems like it's all moving towards oil processing. And doing stuff with oil, perhaps. But we're months behind. We're like hours away from that. Maybe not. We're a bit slow. Okay. So we wanted to replace these. I don't want to make a whole bunch more labs though, so we'll just steal these and then put them back down. Yeah, we don't have any steel yet either. What's the recipe for steel? Is it this? No, it's different. You have to. It's iron plate based. No, it's always iron plate based. It's iron plate, and you have to add coke, which is an extra step. Wood and coal. We'll deal with that in a moment. We're not quite there yet. I need more of these also. So many automation cores. Like that seems like it's the main thing now. We're gonna need to have everywhere. Could have done that better. I keep doing it wrong. That's fine. There we go. So we have our science all electrified. It's not hooked up to anything yet, though, so we're still having problems with inputs. I don't want to craft all those by hand. Alright, so we said these. The burner miner drills are, what do they need? They actually need the stone bricks that we've been slowly working our way through. How did I leave these? I must have clicked on something wrong. Here, I'm just gonna steal. Thank you for the automation things. Alright. Let's start with the copper since we're a bit low on it. Oops. Oh, I need to clear this whole area too. Nah, that'll be a mess. This is where I want some grenades. Here's another little patch like that. Just a little bit of water or something. They might be all over the place, and I just haven't been noticing them. That would be very like me. Alright, so we did this already. We worked it out. So if we're going to do... It's the same... I'm assuming it's the same recipe for both copper and iron. Let me just double check. Yeah, 20 becomes 15. Same crafting time. So we worked this out. We want a line of 24 fed by 48. Or do we want to start thinking of things in terms of red belts? Like, if we think of these in terms of red belts, then we just go ahead and plan it as a 48. I like that. Let's do that. Let's say that our main belt's going to be red, and we're just setting up for that right now. So 48. We don't have good... Okay, we don't have the larger... we only have these little power poles. We don't have the ones that carry more space. So we can't... If we're going to have each one have 2 inputs and 2 output and 1 output, we can't reach across the machine. So we have to leave gaps. It'll be like that. So a bit less compacted. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And where do we want to run our belts? Down the middle? One on the outside, one on the inside? We do have to think about the coal too. So coal on the outside, input, output. I like it. I need to go and just set up some machines to make some stuff for me. Look at all this tech we have unlocked already, and we still have this crappy automation. Single cylinder engines. All right. It's nice just having it automate without me having to hand insert all the time. Let me dump some more of this coal over here. Here. Make me a road. Oh, wow, we're just not using any of this coal at all, pretty much. Okay, wall gates. It's a gate. That first cinematic for Diablo 4 was so cool. It was so promising, and the game turned out to be so bad. What a shame. What a shame. Alright. Make a bunch of these. And we'll convert a bunch of them over into long-handed also. I'm actually out of sticks. Make some sticks for me. Okay, I'm just going to hover over each of these just so it goes away. In case we want to do landscaping later. Okay, you were going to make sticks for me. Sticks. Oh, new gunplay. What's this? The combat part of the game has been completely redone. Oh, thank goodness we're on peaceful. Now bullets are physical objects that have their own speed and air resistance. Bullets have their own features. Yellow bullets, red bullets, green bullets, purple bullets. Okay. No thanks. I don't play this game for the combat. Eventually we'll pave the world in concrete. For now, I don't mind just walking across. It's not a big deal. No, eventually we'll get a jetpack. So what's the point? I mean, beyond just having it look good. Maybe we'll do it anyway. But when we have a jetpack, it doesn't really matter what the surface we're flying over is. Our basic smelter unit. Alright. In from the outside and out to the near. I would not mind one of those mods that give you like a few starting bots just to help out with this really painful process of designing your first few figures. Look at all this stuff. Interesting. Okay. We'll need it. It's all going to come in handy eventually. Because other planets are going to have biters on them. And we will purge the alien. Am I out of those? Okay, well, let's keep crafting. We made a whole bunch of inserter parts at one point, and apparently they ran out. Ah, we ran out of automation cores here. That's why this ran out of copper. Oh, and I just put all my copper away. Fair enough. This is why we're doing this. We're... Come on, give me a load. That's really not enough. We'll mess with it in a moment. It can sit idle for a little bit. We don't have anything to finish it up with anyway. Okay, still need more automation cores, which needs raw copper, of course. We need to get a mall set up so that we don't have to keep on doing this. And soonish. Alright. And that's our smelter. That will make one red belt. Well, this will make one yellow belt, but it'll make one red belt when we replace all these with better furnaces. Okay, let's get some mining going. How many miners do I have? Did I bother to make any? 22. Another CME right here. Kind of an awkwardly shaped thing against the water here. I think we'll go north and south. I guess. No, let's go east to west. So we'll just hug the wall right here. I say going west to east. Oh, I'm just walking right in the water. That's cool. I like that. And we're out. Let's build the rest of the road first. The road, I say, the line, the belt. Where do we want to run this? Like right about here? Two left. Why? Now we'll go and get some. Oh, we forgot to replace those. I missed them. Well, they presented themselves eventually. Alright. So we want... A little awkward, the line's coming in right on the place it needs to be. Yeah, we'll do coal closest. I say coal, but it's not coal. You know what I mean. And that will go off that way. Alright, let's get hooked up. One day I'm going to break this one thing and the entire factory's going to go dark. No, I'm going to have some redundancies. This is why I never have enough power poles. There we go. Should do. And the first thing I want to do is grab it and bring it over there. Let's go a bit wide though. And I don't have enough of these. We'll have to wait for that. So we're going to go like this, up to here-ish. And come this way, and, or I guess up to there, even. Yeah, this little bit, this little symbol is, this little terrain is everywhere. I'm just not noticing it most of the time. Either that, or it's spreading. Let's do another round of automation cores. Here. So automation cores need sticks, plates, and wheels. They need a lot of copper. This is what's keeping our copper consumption all used up. Or our production all used up, what I mean. Sticks. Not what I wanted to see when I came back here. But that's fine, we're making a bunch of copper down there. If it's working. Yeah. No, because I didn't specify the recipe. I always forget that. Yeah. That's right? Let me just double check this to make sure I have the right number of inserters. So, 48, we're loading in on an inserter base. Yes, so one yellow per factory works for input, which means one red per factory works. Just gonna borrow this. Oh. Why is this going so slowly? I guess it's not. It's just that this is very hungry. To the point where these don't even get a chance to finish up. This is so spaghetti. But that's fine. I'm not trying to make this part of the factory look nice. I'm just trying to make sure it goes. When we get our main bus going, then we can actually care about aesthetics. All right. And more inserter parts, perhaps? What do those need? Sticks and wheels. Hey, we have a bunch of sticks and wheels. All right. So that's going. Now we need to duplicate our smelter and do the same thing for iron. No, I'm too lazy to do that. We're out of research. We're research blocked until we get the next pack, which I could do really quickly, but I'm just going to finish up this bit first. So, single cylinder engines. And these are all lacking more copper. Ta-dum. Ta-dum. All right. So we need what? 96? No, we need well, we'll need two. We'll need 3 per because we're gonna turn one of them into a long-handed. So, one. What is that? 96 plus 48. 136 plus 8. 144. That sounds right. Oh, we're gonna need to make a whole bunch more of these too. The stone furnaces. Let's go start laying it out. Let me grab just a bit more belts. I guess in theory, this is gonna give us some free power just forever. Like, why would I ever get rid of that? Unless it was like really horribly placed or something. So our our iron patch is up above. We also have a huge stone patch there. I guess we'll build this on top, so that we can build more copper going down, more iron going up. This would be a time where a copy paste would be very convenient, yet alas, I cannot make it happen. All right. There's something that's very relaxing about this game. And it's because the setup takes time. Like, in Satisfactory, I have to admit, there were parts of the game that I enjoyed much more than Factorio. The exploration, some of the just noodling out the recipes and that kind of thing. And I thought that was great. But it did not, oh, I'm doing it all the wrong way. It never had these moments of rest. You were always trying to figure something out. It's because you go from design to implementation so easily, because you're never just building like 48 factories. You're building 4. You're building like 3 things feeding into 8 things feeding into 10, instead of 48 feeding into 96. The scale of it is just on another level. Okay. Let's get the ore. I need to get more stuff, more belts. Yeah, more miners, probably. What am I at? Did I not make any? Oh, I used them all up on the copper. Yeah, I need another set. I definitely need to get more miners for the copper also. I'm kind of being lazy. Alright, this is all done. Let's switch this over to... or back to these. This same setup again. Oop, not that. This reminds me of Shadow Moon Valley for some reason. Missed one here too. Bum, bum. Excuse me, excuse me. Does wood have like reduced value? Because I felt like that wood thing went out. I think that the fuel value of wood is lower because it feels like we're burning through wood much faster than we burn through coal. I mean, certainly it's different here, but I mean, a stack of wood versus a stack of coal, which is half the size, is, I don't know. For some reason, it definitely feels different compared to the base game. I know it's different between the two things just looking at them. I'm talking about compared to the base game. All right. Big patch. Think we can get 2 lines off it? Probably. So let's plan. They'll both join towards the middle. So like this will be the 2 lines. Where am I taking this? Down to there? No. I need to... Before this goes, I need to go south. Okay. So, like, right around here, I'm gonna... turn. Like here. I just want to make sure I'm not on the same row as my copper. So like here we'll do our iron. Interesting that it's able to take fuel, even though it doesn't know its recipe yet. I guess it makes sense. That looks cool. Look at this. There's like, you can see it's like a little, the rock has some depth to it. I like that. That looks pretty. I don't think that's part of the mod. I think that's part of the base game, but I like it. All right, let's get our science hooked up to the new red output, the new iron output. So this will run a line right here. Say like that. No undergrounds. And that's the only place we need to write. Yeah. Hopefully I left enough space down here. Otherwise I'm going to be laughing at myself. We did, but only just barely. There we go. We have automated science at the 3-hour mark. All right, what do we need next? So the next science pack is going to be this one, which needs circuits. So it does need stone, okay, because the circuits need stone, so we need a stone smelter area in order to do it proper. What do we need for that? Stone often has a different recipe. So stone brick. All right, and put these in terms of belts. So if we want an output of one red belt, which we probably don't. Let's do a yellow belt. We don't really need a red belt. Only 24 of these. Fed by 60. So to get one belt of this, we need 2 belts of stone. Okay. How are we gonna do this? So 24 and 2 belts. That's the numbers. And we need to flesh out our miners, but we have time to do that. So we're certainly going to need a ton of these more. I need to get some stone to have some stone. I need more belts before we can plant anything. Let's force this to go a little faster. Please. We do need to get some more. No, we don't. We only need 24. We said. I guess I kind of didn't leave a room. I thought I was gonna go. It doesn't matter. We can interweave. Where is the stone patch? It's up north. So we're gonna build the. We'll build this on top right here. And I think we're gonna do 2 spaces. So this will be the output. No, we could. Yes, this will work. This will be the output. And we'll have 2 belts on top that are going to be of stone. And one of them is only going to continue for halfway. How many was it? Am I sure it's only 12? No, it's 24. 24. So 2, 4, 6, 8. It's the same size as the one below. Okay. And this technically is going to keep going. Alright, let's think of this as being on the main track. I'm already out? Oh my god. Okay. There. So these will be our 3 inputs for the rest of our bus. We need to get more we'll have to get steel on the bus also. And probably coal, now that I think about it. But let's get this working first. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's where we're done. And at that point, we'll only have 1 continuing. Okay. Meteors are a lot less worrisome than I remember. I mean, we used to end up having to repair a few things now and then for meteors, but I don't think we've even seen one on our map. This one is outside of our fog of war. We've seen some damaged rocks though. I thought they were from a CME, but maybe they were from a meteor. Oh, you're out. Alright, what do I need now? I have a few miners. I need some more. And I mostly need a ton of belts. But they're not being built fast enough. Alright. We can at least put a bit of it together. Okay, so where do I want to put the stone? Close? Not as close as this, but closer than the other two. I like it. It's like right here. 2 lines. And each line is how many miners? Each line's 30 miners. Okay. Well, we're not going to reach that much, but that's okay. We will eventually. So let's, again, we'll split them towards the middle. This will be the second line right there. I'm making more stone than I did iron, which is a mistake. I'll have to go and fix iron at some point. Let me go get some more belts. Let me grab a whole bunch of iron from our array, our smelter. Alright, we'll let that go for a bit. And for now, I'm just gonna use a splitter right here. We'll place more miners later. Okay. Get all these hooked up to power. I like this surface. Look at this with the little impact craters. That's nice. I like it. That's pretty. I'm going to build a redundant power line right here. Because my driving is not so good. I drive into power lines and set my entire factory idle. Powerless. In blackout. That was pretty close. Like, we can go and look at that one. Should we want to? Okay. So there's our stone. Is it actually coming? Why aren't we seeing it? There it is. It's working its way towards us. We'll need to steal some stone for sand also. Should that be on the bus? This raw stone? What else do I need raw stone for? We're gonna need them for miners, for burner drills. No, that's bricks. Okay. And these, they need the furnaces. Yeah, okay, we can make those as we need. We don't need to bust that. Oh, rail, of course. Okay, yeah, we're gonna definitely need it. Let's make a little a quick area to do a bad amount of the new science pack. Okay. Alright, so to get this next science pack, if we just want to do 1 per minute, or 1 per second, what would that require? By the way, when I did the other ones, I used the other thing, so, okay, they're being overproduced right now. I used the burner assemblers. That would need 40 for 5. What about 1? 8. You know what? I wonder if they're all the same per second. Like, that would kind of make sense. And just have ever escalating resource requirements rather than needing to change the size of the factory as you progress from science to science. So it's an iron gear wheel and a circuit and a blank tech card. So the tech card, we've already made those before. Let me set this as the default now. Assembly machine 1s. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? Default. Default. Apply to everywhere. Oh well. So it's the same thing, 1-on-1. They always tell me building independent production lines. Oh well, never mind. They don't want me doing this, what I'm doing. And the gear wheels, again, is 1. And the main thing is the circuits. We could build circuits from wood. I hadn't thought about that. Because we got a lot of wood around in this part. And now we can produce wood indefinitely. I'm going to do that for now. How much wood did these use? They're using 1/10 of a belt. And we're producing... we have 6, so 1/4 of this. We're producing 1/4 of a belt. This is it's a bit using up all our wood. We might need to add another couple of what are they called? The wood producer things. These greenhouses. That will fill it up to 1/3 of a belt instead of 1/4. But this works and saves me from having to run a line backwards. So can I just steal these? No, I don't think so. I think that you used up all your blank tech cards. So I need to make new ones. So iron, copper, wood. Let me just go ahead and pin this. Pin it. Pin it. There you go. Could I borrow this one? Because this needs like almost nothing. Let me take a look at that one. We're using half of an assembler. And now if this were a good assembler, we'd still be using half. Okay, because they have the same speed. I gotcha. So half from that, and you need 1/10 of one. So yeah, we can just use the same one. We can just pull right off this. So how can I take advantage of that? At the same time, why? Why not just go ahead and make another copy? Up. How do I make this work? Like that. All right. So there. Then we need iron. This is going to be really spaghetti, but that's fine. I'm out of belts. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Go down a little bit more. Just to avoid the complication. Alright, so what do we need? We need, is that belt size? Really? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, that's quantity. It doesn't have logistics on the, okay. Show high logistics is what I want. Well, we're not using beacons. Okay, so we need to make gear wheels. We need to bring this up here to make the tech cards. Just turned off my entire factory. So these are the tech cards. There. And you also need wheels. All right, and I didn't actually finish this. So how much? What do I need to make the copper cable for the? I need 1.5 to 1, so 2 to 1. And the wood. And the per seconds, are those good? The this is not good. I need 2 output in there. And 2 outputting, inputting and outputting there. That's gonna mess that up. 2 outputting there. Okay. 2 inputting for the wood. 3 inputting for the wood. Okay. How are we gonna make that happen? There. We needed to change this up too. This is an area I consistently fail at. I think of my inserters as being more powerful than they are. And so I don't supply enough to take things out of machines. But we have math to help us out. We have the hell thing. Looks good. Okay, now we said we were going to make 8. I'm out of automators again. Automation cores. Can I steal some from over here? You're all just sitting idle anyway. Okay. No, we can't do 2. Probably we don't need to. Let me just make sure the input's here. Yeah, so across all 8, we only need 1.5. So it's fine. Wait a minute. These... Oh, yes, they can. Okay, good. I was thinking that these science machines couldn't... These labs couldn't even take the new... But they can. Thought we needed, like, steel labs or something. I'm out of everything. I need more resources. Created the first logistic tech pack card at 3 hours. What a record. There we go. Research is ongoing again. What should we research? Mineral water extraction. Better poles. I like that. Better material processing. Definitely need that. What do these need? Okay, it's easy. It's just they need steel and bricks. So we're gonna need some small amount of not very good steel. How do we get the coke? Does it need to be in a machine? It's in a furnace. Okay. So I'm just gonna play with this for a little bit. So this has both a fuel where it can hold coal and... Oh, I know, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. There. Now I can laugh that it has both two places to put coal. Do I want to do that? Not really. If I do that, then they're not going to just keep on going. They'll no, actually they'll keep going. Never mind. Furnaces are different. Like if you just hand supply a machine, it'll fill up the entire machine. But if you inserter supply it, it'll do like 2 rounds or however many. It won't do it fully. Where'd I get this one steel plate? It must have been a part of the initial ship wreckage. Alright, so we'll have some steel so we can make the better things so we can make better steel. I think this is enough for now. We've expanded neatly. We got to our next science pack. We have a smelter. Next time we're going to get steel, we're going to start our main bus. Well, actually, how far away are we from the next logistics? We're close. Okay, we're going to make our main bus built entirely out of red. So we're going to maybe put that off a little bit, and then we'll, well, not very far. We'll head towards that immediately next. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Until next time.